do you think it was all worth it? So for example, when we think about like even
wow, that's a good question.
great people like even Bob Marley, right?
Yes.
And I'd even go outside music. We'll go to Nelson Mandela. Nelson Mandela did 27 years in prison, right?
Yes.
Several prisons.
Yes.
We have Bob Marley, who we end up realizing when violence was inflicted on him,
Yes.
there was a political agenda there where people felt like maybe he was overstepping his boundaries as an artist that was loved, and he was influenced.
Thank you
Yes.
very much. See,
So-
it has always been about influence, but go ahead.
So now when you're free, do you say, you know what, those 13 years taught me a good lesson. I'm gonna leave certain shit for whether the political entities or whatever entities that is, because it's now shown you they'll take your freedom. You never know if they'll take your life. Number one, do you regret? Maybe not. Again, just regret getting so much into the fray, because I watch you speak at some university before you got locked up.
Literally like days before.
Yes.
Yes.
So again, do you regret that? And then now, do you say, okay, I still have all that, but I'm gonna move different?
I don't regret anything because I'm still here. I'm still alive. Who knows what would have happened had I not been incarcerated? Like you said, you know what I mean? I could have been under the ground, but I'm still here and I give thanks to life. I have no regrets. And as messed up as it sounds, I'm grateful for the experience, for what I went through, because it made me not a different person. I think it made me more conscious, more aware of who I am, the power that I wield, and how to use it in a different way.
Do you believe that you were misusing it before then?
Yes, but not to the extent that they painted it.
Okay.
Yeah, not to that extent.
Now
but
explain
yes.
that. So like, in what ways? Because you know, as you know, again, I'm someone who I feel like you're the teacher. I've studied you for many years.
Yes.
And I remember even prior to you going in, you definitely spoke of, you know, even your stance on religion.
Yes.
You know what I mean? You were a spiritual person, not necessarily religious.
No.
And you spoke about how religion, you know, definitely encourage a lot of division in society.
True that. I mean, now, go ahead, sorry.
No, well, I was gonna say, now that you being released, I see you say God is the greatest.
Yes.
Now that might not be as religious, but you know, people might be like, oh, okay, he's realizing that there's a higher power that's really controlling all of this.
Yes.
As before, some people thought that you were almost trying to equate yourself with some of those beings.
Yes. No, I wasn't, but that's the thing. People, my fans, put me on that pedestal. I've never come out and said I think I'm a demigod or I think I'm a, you know what I mean? I've never done that. And I've always been spiritual, like you said, but I mean, going to prison and finding a deeper meaning to what God is, figuring out that God is not just without, but He's within. You know what I mean? And that opened my mind to a different level. It's like it unlocked another universe for me. And that gave me extra strength, like Tylenol.